Welcome to SK Lifestyle. If you're checking out this video, it's probably because you use GoPros as well, maybe some other kind of camera, and you need some sort of selfie stick. But you don't want any kind of selfie stick, you want one that floats. Well, I found this one on Amazon, and of course I will leave the link down in the description below. And there was some good and bad feedback about it. But I was going on vacation and I needed something, so I figured, hey, I'll check it out, see, hopefully it'll work, and of course I'll do a review on it as well. So this is an extension stick, is what they call it, and you can see there it's just pretty basic. Has a little plastic piece down there. The whole thing is constructed of plastic. There's almost no metal in it whatsoever. The number one thing, if you're like me, you were looking for a floating handle, yes, it does float, and it floats with no problem. Float test. Well, there's our awesome first float test. It works. But as you can see in there, you see all that water, all those droplets? That was in a lot of the Amazon reviews, that while it floats, it didn't actually take on water like it flooded inside, but clearly it did take on some kind of moisture. And I've been off vacation for about a week and a half now, and you could still see like some of the water droplets in there. It's a pretty cheap selfie stick. It served its purpose. If I was looking for something and the whole importance of it was how it looked, then it'd probably be upsetting that there's water droplets in there. But from a standpoint of being able to capture my videos, having a good extension on it. This is almost just about 2 feet, you know what I mean? And so it gives a really good side view, or selfie view I guess I should say, from that. Now it is something to keep your eye on. Of course, if it's taking on water like this, you would think at some point it may be able to take on too much water and it would no longer float. So certainly keep that in mind. But if you want something pretty inexpensive, then here you go. And of course it comes with this little wrist latch as well. You can kind of adjust it to keep it closer to your wrist. This is made of plastic as well. The screw on the inside, I believe, is metal. Or here, we'll go ahead and unscrew it now. So it's metal in there. Personally, I wish that the latch piece itself was also metal. There's a metal ring to it. I'm not sure why this piece couldn't be metal as well. I feel like that would be a little stronger. And it depends. I mean, if you're doing just basic stuff like in a pool or something, probably doesn't matter. If you've watched my channel, or you know, if you've seen anything else from me, I do a lot of action sports, water sports. So being on a jet ski or something, and you know what I mean, having this attached, you want it to be as strong as possible. So that's one little drawback on top of the water droplets. But I will show a couple clips of me using it. First day on the lake, taking it easy. At least we're going. Everybody packing up for the day. Wifey's putting away the floats, hooking up. And again, it served its purpose. It's been doing all right. And that's pretty much all I can say. The stippling here is pretty good. This isn't plastic. It's actually a cheap kind of rubber, but it just has solid grip. And that's important. Again, if you're doing action sports or something, it'd be pretty bad if this was all plastic, because it would get super slippery. Again, this is a floating selfie stick, so you're going to be in water, so everything's going to be wet. This gives really good grip. So I'm very impressed about that piece. Again, this could be a little stronger, but it held up. I've had no problems with it. I just feel like over the long run, this is probably something to keep an eye out. And this is just very easy to use. It's just a quick screw, drop it down, screw it tight. And that's pretty much it. Come back out, drop the little piece down. Now, I will say one thing too, while I have this open. There's a rubber like kind of gasket here. So if you're doing this on the fly while there's a lot of water around and you're opening and closing this piece, that's probably where you can get even more water inside. And probably what has happened to me while I was just floating in the tube or something, kind of extended it, you know, some splashes. But either way, it's going to take on a little bit of water. So the reviews were accurate about that on Amazon. And there you pretty much have it. So I won't keep this too much longer. It's a pretty basic item, but something that is very handy when using GoPros or any kind of other small action camera and that sort of thing. So I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know, have you guys used this one? Do you use another motto? I'm certainly open to other products, so let me know. I'd be interested to see what else is out there for a decent price. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. SK Lifestyle will always get back to you. And I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.